Hello, my name is Henry R. Mockingbird, your host with the mustache. And today I'll be reviewing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in commemoration of it this year being its 50th anniversary. So, let's get going. The film is about a mysterious candy maker named Willy Wonka who sets out 5 golden tickets for a tour of his factory, which really excites Charlie. 4 children who end up turning out to be spoiled brats end up winning tickets, but a miracle happens. Charlie ends up winning one too, and he and all the other children end up going inside the factory. Do I think? Well, I'll tell you. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is one of my favorite movies. The film was based on the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl hated the movie so much that he would later disown it after David Seltzer heavily rewrote the script. Now, I know what you're thinking. If the book is called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, then why is the movie called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Well,
there's a good reason.
The idea for the film came from Madeline Stewart, who read the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so she went to her father, Mel Stewart, about making a movie based on it, and he got together with his brother, with David L. Whooper, who at the time was doing commercials for Quaker Oats. And at the time, Quaker Oats was working on a new candy bar. And he told them, I got a great movie to go along with that. And then they decided to call it the Wonka Bar and released the candy bar at the same time the movie came out. And they decided to change the title from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And the rest, as they say, is history. There's a lot of highlights in this movie, like the fizzy lifting drink scene. This is a scene that lives on in infamy. You know the scene I'm talking about. The tunnel scene. More like a tunnel from hell. So instead of talking about it, I'm going to show it to you. Here we go.
Hang on, where are we going? I don't know, but I don't like what's that tunnel up there. Hey, Wonka, I want off! Round the world and home again. That's the sailor's way. Wonka, ask me, baby. Tell those people to stop paddling on the...
We're going too fast! We're gonna sink! I'm going! Please stop the boat!
Hang on, darling. Hang on, darling. Close your eyes and hang on tight. Hey, this isn't funny, Wonka! You can't possibly see where you're going, Wonka!
You're right. I can't.
Boy, what a great series this would be!
Wonka!
This is terrific!
I'd like to get off the boat, Wonka! I'm gonna be sick. I can take a job, but it's not too far. Tell a little guy to turn us around, Wonka!
Now I am gonna be sick.
There's no earthly way of knowing which direction where we're rowing, or which way the river's flowing. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a-blowing? Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. Are the fires of hell a-glowing? Is the grisly reaper mowing? Yes! The danger must be growing, for the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing!
First, there's Willy Wonka, who's quirky and funny and is played phenomenally well by the legendary Jane Wilder, who was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actor in both a musical or a comedy. Charlie is a really nice boy in this film and is actually the heart of the film. Augustus is really hungry and gets sucked up a chocolate pipe. Violet is a gum chewer and later gets turned into a blueberry. Veruca is a selfish brat who gets dropped down a garbage chute. And then there's Mike TV, who always watches TV and later gets shrunk. And then there are the Oompa Loompas, who have green hair and orange skin. And then there's Slugworth, who's always whispering in the kids' ears, and you never know why he's doing it until it's Charlie's turn, only for it to turn out to be Wonka's boss, Mr. Wilkinson.
What a twist!
I also like the world building in this film. It does expand on the world the film is set in, and it really shows how everyone is losing their minds over the golden ticket. The real magic happens when they go inside the factory. This is when the movie starts to get really good, with plenty of visuals. This factory is just as enchanting as Willy Wonka himself. The film was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Musical Score, which was written by Anthony Newland, who was Dodger and Oliver, Matthew and Dr. Dolittle, the Mad Hatter in the 1985 Alice in Wonderland, Captain Mancini and Garbage Pail Kids, which was later reviewed by the Nostalgia Critic. If you dare to know more about that movie, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Let's listen to some of the songs. First, there's Candyman.
Who can make the sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two? It's Candyman. The Candyman can. Candyman can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
And then there's I Got a Golden Ticket.
I never thought my life could be anything but catastrophe. But suddenly I begin to see a bit of good luck for me. 'Cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. I never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing, 'cause I've got a golden ticket.
And then there's the Oompa Loompa song.
Loompa, loompa-dee-doo, I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, loompa-dee-dee, if you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get when you guzzle down sweets?
Eating as much as an elephant eats.
What are you at, getting terribly fat?
What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of it. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-da. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo. Doompa-dee-doo.
And at long last, the best song in the entire movie, Pure Imagination.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination.
a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world. There's nothing to...
I talked about most of the ups of the film. What are the downs of the film? Well, there are two. One problem is that the film has a very 70s feel to it. And while some of the effects which looked good back then are rather dated by today's standards. Another problem is that the film wasn't very successful, only gaining $2.1 million against a $3 million budget. Also being the 53rd highest grossing film on its opening weekend. Despite the film getting really positive reviews from the LA Times, New York Times, and Variety. Even Roger Ebert called it the best film since The Wizard of Oz. But over the years, the film managed to gain a cult following and is now considered a classic. Now that's all I have to say about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Now if you don't mind, I'm going to take a bite out of this piece of chocolate. Well, so long. I give this film 5 stars. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Ring bell for new content. If you like to request a movie, please do so by requesting it in the comments. And feel free to check out my other shows, Modern Classics and TV Treasures. And feel free to check out my Gmail account if you want to make a movie request outside of the comments section.